Alright, today we're going to settle the debate, which is better, urethane or reactive. I have an Iron Max representing reactive that I'm going to be throwing on lane 9, and an IQ 78 urethane that I'm going to be throwing on lane 10. We're going to ball one game with each. High score wins. High score settles the debate, which is better, reactive or urethane. So let's get into it. Before we start, you have to let me know which do you think is better, reactive or urethane? So I'm balling on what I would call a mystery pattern. I don't know what it is. It's medium, kind of dry. Not the best matchup for the Iron Max, but a lot of speed. Hopefully is enough to help. Don't think it's the greatest matchup for the IQ 78 either, but that should make for an interesting match. So over here, I have to make sure I don't throw too fast, and I have to get my hand around it a little bit. It was on the firmer side, but not enough of it to get it to turn over. So, are you a fan of urethane, or would you rather see it go away? I'm not the biggest fan, just simply because I have a hard time striking enough with it compared to everyone else. But maybe that'll change this match. Alright. Back to the Iron Max. Oh, that was left. Good thing I threw that one firm. Because that was, I think they call it the frozen rope, basically. Alright. So far, so good. Slow down over here a little bit. And see if we can keep pace. That was pretty close. Slow enough, got my hand around it a little bit. Maybe a pinch further right than I wanted it to be. But that's kind of what I struggle with urethane though. Those single pins. Then of course, some transition issues, but I'll keep working to figure it out. Alright. Double for the Iron Max, strike spare for the IQ 78. There we go. Really trying to just use my speed to get it through there, not trying to necessarily hook it a whole lot, just keep it going towards the 3-pin basically, so it doesn't use up too much energy early on. Because if I try to throw it normal speed, it just burns up too much. Really good shot there. That stupid 10-pin. So let me know in the comments if you want to see me do more of this kind of like urethane versus reactive, what pattern you would want me to do it on, and what reactive balls you want me to use. So we can make a whole series out of this. Right. When I try to throw it firm like that, I really try to make sure I just kind of roll it off my hand. That one, I spun it a little bit. quite sure what that was going to do, but as they say in the US, ham-boned. Full firm. It's really hard when you go from throwing it really firm on really hard on one lane to then having to slow down on the other lane. Oh, got it. So the IQ78 might be at a small disadvantage in that sense. However, I do think that the IQ matches up naturally better on whatever pattern this is than the Iron Max does. So back to throwing it hard. Quick little video issue, but the last shot you saw was for the front 5, the Iron Max. So right now it's 5 in a row for the Iron Max, strike 9 spare for the IQ78. Got the late 7-pin. So there's still hope, obviously, about 30 pins down for the Urethane right now, but it can still shoot 260, so still close. Alright, firm up. When I try to throw it faster, like I'm doing right now with the Iron Max, I lengthen my approach a little bit, and I try to feel like my swing gets a little bit higher. That's a little too firm, but still could have struck. Still got pretty close. Got the little backup going there, and wasn't sure it was gonna stay there. All right, so front 5, 9 spare. And don't have a double yet with the Urethane, but we have a chance here. So let's try to get it going. Let me know in the comments if you wanted this to be a returning series of Reactive versus Urethane. Just a little firm. Got it into that middle zone where it doesn't quite get to the right and doesn't quite get the angle shut down enough. Alright. Gonna need to step up with the Urethane for it to have a chance, but still a pretty good match going here. Alright, back to throwing it firm with the Iron Max. Speed definitely helped on that shot. I wasn't sure it was going to carry the 10, but speed definitely got the 6-pin to hit it pretty well. So if I'm doing more of these videos, what other reactive balls do you want me to see me do, and what patterns should I do it on? I can put down pretty much any pattern, so yeah, so just let me know. All right. focus. Stay slow here. That's a good shot. So every odd frame I throw it really, really good. Every even frame I either leave a 10 pin or I throw it back. It's a good statistic. Good. Get to 3 frames to go. Get to 279 with the Iron Max, pacing 230. And obviously with the Urethane I can get to 240, pacing 2.0 Dutch. That 6-pin's really doing a good job right now. This is turned out to be a lot higher scoring match than I thought it was going to be. That's a good shot. Well, it gave me the strike. I feel like I deserved the strike, but I guess we have to change it. I'm just gonna give myself, gonna be fair, but I also don't want to waste time, so gonna go ahead and say that I made the spare. So the pattern hasn't changed on the right lane. Striking the odd frames, spare the even frames. That was a good shot. Got it off my hand a little bit stronger than the last couple, which wide 9-pin continued a little bit more, went a little bit higher into the pocket, but still here 250. Got the match in hand. By all means, this is going to be a win for Reactive. So if you're a Urethane fan, you know how you want the rematch to be. Oh, broke the pattern. Odd frame, and I didn't strike. So, obviously, I feel like the Urethane ball looks pretty decent. 2 ring 10s, that awful stone 7 that moved almost into the gutter. 4-pin. It's close. Just probably need a pinch different release, and I would have struck a bunch this game. But let's focus on the winner of this match, the Iron Max. Looking really, really good. But I want to note that there's no way I could bowl 250 with the Iron Max, throwing it slower on this condition, because it would just burn up. I need that extra speed to get it through the front, which is also why if you're speed dominant, like if you have a tendency to throw it pretty fast, the Iron Max is going to be a good ball for you because it's going to help you pick up early enough, and you might be able to use the Iron Max on some conditions where people with lower speed just simply can't. Really just trying to throw it firm, kind of drop it off my hand, not trying to do anything with my release, spinning it a little bit probably, but it just does the right thing, obviously. So let me show you here. If I threw it slower, I probably had to be almost 10 boards deeper. This is kind of like my normal-ish speed. Obviously that strikes and looks pretty good, but I'll tell you from when I was warming up, that wasn't striking a whole lot. I was 10-pinning a lot, and if I caught one, it was going for the fade. Just too much friction for that ball, but I fixed it by throwing it really hard. So you can always adjust. All right. It's an even frame. Haven't struck an even frame yet. Still haven't struck an even frame. So my even frames at this lane have been ring 10, bucket, stone 7-pin, 4-pin, ring 10. Probably just need a little bit different angle, a little bit different release. I think I'm gonna try just being a pinch more. I'm gonna try being a pinch more on the side of this one. See if it will make it strike. Oh, that was really got it into the dry there, really got it into the lane with more axis rotation. So it was gonna overhook, but definitely different shape. But this was fun. 196 for the urethane ball, 258 for the reactive. Iron Max is the winner in this one. So guess that settles the debate. Reactive is better than urethane. If you don't agree, let me know in the comments and we can do a rematch. Just let me know what ball, what pattern, whatever you want the rematch to be done. But thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, share this video if you would, and go watch some more videos here on my channel and on Emacs Balling. A lot of cool stuff going on. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.